of the scene 26. Anyone of you please start reading.
Sir, can I?
This scene takes place at the hunter's house. Dinah says, "Don't you see?" Loyal asks Dinah about it. Dinah tells Loyal about the head that he could hypnotize the whole country if we win. He gets a whole minute in front of the camera. Mandy
Uh, have
ingrats, "That's enough."
okay,
Is that
please.
long enough? Dinah tells them it is more than enough.
But stop here, please. Okay, can anybody give a little recap of the last where it was ended? What was the scene about on? What was the discussion? What was the what were the points and main points of scene 20 I've discussed in the last class? Can anybody highlight the main points? Yes, hurry up. Splat. Yes, beta, can you? Yes, can you ask scene 25? Then easy to understand about the scene 26. That what is happening here? What are the main points of the scene 25? I'm asking, as we have discussed 25. Hurry up. Yes, very good, Atika. They had a year show. Okay, the member of the splat. Uh, what is the splat about? What is a splat? Haris, can you hear me, beta?
Sir, can I step?
Yes, you can.
Sir, that is a community to save their life amongst the head and the prefects.
Yes, and why did they record the the idea show?
Sir, can I tell?
They tried to find the reason why the had wanted to head here to their school.
Okay, all of you can respond me in the chat who those are not unmuted right now. Okay, so this is the question to Mr. Haris Damis. Beta Haris, can you tell us about the splat? What is a splat? The abbreviation of the splat in the chat. I am responding you. I am waiting for your answer. In the last scene, we covered that member of the splat decided to record the ADA show in order to find the clue. Okay, what is the secret of what is the secret and what is the clue? So, what clue did Dinah find at the end of the scene? Yes. You can see Eddie, he is saying that you have got 1 minute to tell us exactly how you have produced our School of Geniuses. This is the secret. Okay. And now the scene number 26 starts about the further discussion on the head's planning. What is the what is the planning of the head and what is he planning? Okay, so this scene starts that from it is the hunter's house. Okay, Dinah says, don't you see? Look, asks Lloyd asks Dinah about it. Diana tells Lloyd about the hat that he could hypnotize the whole country if we win. He gets a whole minute in front of the camera. Okay, this was the secret which was found by the Diana. Okay, you can continue your reading. Yes, continue reading, please.
Sir, can I read?
Yes.
Lloyd discreetly says that obvious that he will tell
That
everyone in the country to rob a bank or something and send him the money. According to Dinah, it's not the matter of money.
is
Lloyd blames Dinah that she even does not want to admit that he is right for once.
all
Mandy points out
this
it's not a
disgustedly.
matter of
Mhm. Beta,
it's not a matter of argument.
if I am correcting any word, please, it's your duty to listen it. What is the word? This is disgustedly. Okay, please let me correct the
Okay,
word
sir.
at any time when I'm correcting your word. Please let me correct. Okay, please start your.
Mm, yes. Mandy points out it's not a matter of argument. The point is, what are we going to do about it? Ingrid adds, couldn't Dinah just lose the quiz?
Yes.
Harvey exclaims in fear, oh no. Mandy says, think that what the head would do to Harvey. Ian says, what can we do? Dinah suggests to stop the show from taking place at all. This is the only thing which they can do. Lloyd stops them and says, I am the chairperson and I do have some very good ideas for stopping the show altogether. Dinah surprisingly says, really?
As we have completed, as we will complete to the scene 9, then you will get all the answers of your questions. Okay, please be patient. Whatever you are asking, it is from the scene 29. Yes.
The others form a circle around Lloyd. Lloyd says, what we have got to do is this. Then he begins to whisper. Everyone says, wow. Then everyone gets agreed. They all shake their hands. Lloyd says, it's a secret till Eddie Care comes. Then they all exit.
Yes, if I say to you that please summarize the scene 26, can you? What are the main points of the scene 26? Some in summary, you have to highlight
Yes,
main points. Okay, don't be confused of the summary. That if you are asked to summarize that thing, so you don't have to be confused. You take it easy. If you take it easy, then you can perform. Just highlight the main events. Yes, what?
sir, the students had a quiz where if Dinah won, the headmaster gets a whole minute in front of a camera where he can hypnotize the whole country and tell them whatever he wants to. So and they couldn't lose because they had to pay from the headmaster. And Dinah gave a suggestion to stop the show, and she knew an idea to stop it.
Okay, very good.
And the,
They discuss how and they plan how to stop the show. Okay, and
yes.
Lloyd gives them the suggestion. Lloyd suggests them how to delay the show. Okay, so this is the scene about of the scene 26 is about for the discussion on the planning of the hat and the planning how to stopping the show, stopping the show and delaying the show. Okay, let's begin the scene 27. This is the scene 27. Any other student except you?
Sir, can I?
And when I am asking, let me say one thing else. When I am asking, I am asking to say something else, to add your points, to summarize. So all those students who are unmuted are asked to do the same thing. So you can all participate, but please one by one. Okay, go ahead, please.
This scene begins in the school playground. Announcer says, "This looks like the main entrance to the school. Go back and tell the lorries to come in the way." Ian asks him if he is from the Eddie Hare show. Announcer says yes. Ian asks him not to go this way. It's miles away from the hall. The head says you are to go to the other way. Announcer asks him the way. Iron guides him. Then the announcer and the cameraman go off. Ingrid and Mandy enter. Mandy says, "What are you doing?"
Yes.
They both share their task to each other. Ingrid says, I tell the teachers to the head wants them at the swimming pool." Wendy says, "I make sure the side of the pool is nice and slippy."
Sleepy. It's
Then Mandy, yes, slippy. Then Mandy goes to one side of the acting area. Uh, Opens the door to the swimming pool and starts polishing the floor, while Ingrid goes to the other side and knocks at the staff room door. A teacher appears. Ingrid says, "Please, miss, the head says you all are to go the swimming pool straight away."
yes.
Teacher asks him, "Something to do with Eddie here coming?" Angry replies her, "I expect so." Teacher begins to call in the staff room. All the teachers run onto the stage. As they reach the polished area, they start to slip and slide as if in slow motion. In a while later, there was a great offstage cries and splashes. Then Mandy and Ingrid lock the door to the swimming pool and slap hands to indicate a job well done. Then exit quickly.
They exit quickly.
They exit quickly.
Okay. So scene 27 we have discussed. We have done the scene, the main events, the main point we have done. The scene 28. So anybody can summarize the main points. What are the main points? What are the highlighting points? Important points of the scene 27.
Scene.
Yes, you can. Yes, scene 27. Scene 27. Hurry up, guys.
Sir, can I?
You have already described the scene 26 as well, aren't you?
No, sir. No, sir. I have read the overview of scene 27.
Okay. Uh, yes, scene 27.
Sir, in this scene, the members of the squad are planning to stop the people from uh, the members of the squad are planning to stop the show of Eddie here show. So
And
they sort of.
this is the question: what does the Ian do at when as the scene started?
Sir, N goes and tries to and talks to the announcer about the Eddie here that he is from there. So the announcer said yes.
And,
So
uh,
he so
at the beginning of the scene, Ian tries to misguide the announcer to
yes.
in order to delay the show. Okay, in the same time, he looks at the Mandy. They both share their tasks then to each other. Ingrid then says to Mandy to about his further task, that go he will go to the teacher and tell about that the head wants them at the swimming pool. So then Mandy also shared that I make sure the side of the pool is nice and sleepy. Then they both do their job, and they at the end of the scene, they find you can find them to slap their hands to indicate the job well done. So in the scene uh, 28, Ingrid and Mandy and Ian tries uh, uh, to delay the show. Okay, they misguide the announcer, they misguide the teachers, and in the same time, they all were doing the same thing to delay in order to delay the show. Okay,
Yes, sir.
please try to summarize the scene. Only explain the important points. Uh, then that you understand that we are not having a lot of time here. 28, scene number 28. Who is going to read the scene number 28?
Sir, can I?
You have done the scene 26 also.
Yes.
And anybody else?
Sir, I can read.
Yes, you can.
This scene begins with Simon, Sarah, Dawn, and Daryl enter, crossing the playground to the prefect's room. Simon tells that he is to take charge of transport with 20 children to help.
Yes. Continue. Please keep continue. Yes. Why did you keep silent? Muizullah Sheikh. Beta Muizullah.
The scene begins when Simon, Sarah, Dawn, and Royal enter, crossing the playground to the prefect's room. Simon tells that he is to take charge of transport with 20 children to help me. Royal says, I will cover the section C of the master plan. Sarah says, I am in charge of the work camps with 50 children to help me divide up the population. Dawn says, I will cover section F of the master plan. Dinah asks Lloyd, what do you think they mean, the master plan?
Yes.
Lloyd says, I don't know, let's just lock them in the prefect's room. Dinah tells him, but Rose and Jeff are not there. Lloyd says, we can't help doing that. Dinah tells him that they are the most dangerous. Lloyd does not like to be instructed and he mimes during locking the prefect's room. Then he says, let's help the others. He hurries off. Dinah says, honestly, that boy, and he also hurries off
Yeah, Eddie.
and she also hurries off as Ian and Eddie enter from the different way.
Very good. Scene 28. We are going. Yes.
Ian says, Mr. Hare, you are going to the wrong way. Eddie says, that is the only way to get to the right place. He continues walking. Ian says, wait, Mr. Eddie. Eddie says to him, don't ask me for an autograph. You don't imagine I can write, do you? Then Eddie exits. Ian cries, oh, blast. He runs off.
Yes, this is all about the scene 28. Anybody else except Muizullah highlight the scene 28, the points, the events of the scene 28? Yes, hurry up in the chat. If anybody can do in the chat, I will read it here. Yes, beta Muizullah. Except Muizullah, the another person who, please start reading the scene 29. I have unmuted, I think, 10 plus students, but they are only two or three are participating. Why is that? Hurry up. But I accept Muizullah. I'm saying, please, anybody else start reading the scene 29, the overview of the scene 29. Yes, Abbas Ali Kalabi.
Yes, sir.
May you please read scene 29 for us? The overview of,
Scene 29.
yes,
The overview of scene 29.
yes.
This scene takes place at the school's basement, where Harvey goes and looks for something with a torch. Harvey says to himself, "I don't like it down here. Still, someone has got to cut off the electricity." Lawyer Dana, Mandy, and Ingrid enters. Lawyer asks Harvey if he has found the main switch. Harvey replies, "It's here." Lawyer says, "Then let's put out the light." Harvey puts the main switch down and turns on the torch, which is the only source of light.
We are having less than 10 minutes from now. Yes.
Great. Ingrid says, "Great." Dinah says, "Now let's take out the fuses." Then Anne managed to look all the lorries up the old
Up,
quarry.
Corey.
Old quarry, but he cannot stop Eddie here coming into school. The
Uh,
head blasts
Hospital.
to the
It's Corey, okay? Not Query. It's Corey.
quarry.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, the head planks to be situated on the both sides. By Rose and Jeff enters behind Ian. Harvey gasps. Ian says, "What's wrong?" Ian turns around and sees the head. Head says, well, you have been busy, haven't you? Put the fuses back." Ian says, "No, we won't. You're wicked." Uh,
Head beckons the people. People.
head beckons the pupils. "Come here, children."
Yes.
The other pupil in a hypnotic
Take
trance enters silently and
menacingly,
menacingly.
the meaning of the menacingly is threateningly.
Threateningly.
Threat.
Ian says, "We'd better do what he says, or they'll make us do it anyway." They put the fuses back. Harvey pulls main switch and the lights come back on. Harry says, "Do you think I haven't had you watched?" Rose and Jeff had realized the teachers and the other prefects already. "I didn't know about the query though."
Query. It's Corey.
Quarry, quarry though. "Give me the keys." Ian reluctantly hands the key over. The head give them to Jeff. "Tell them to get here or as quickly as possible." Dana says, "You still won't win. I'll never answer all the questions in the quiz wrong, and you won't uh, to get the hypnotize the whole country." Harry says, My, so clever. The work out my plan, but I think you
So clever.
will cooperate."
So clever to work out my plans.
Yeah, my, so clever to work out my plans, but I think you will cooperate in the end. To the hypnotized pupils, "Children, these are six raw dolls, no longer required. Tear them to pieces." In the drawing, the people advanced and took hold of Dana and the other normals. Dana says, "Lucy, let go. Don't you recognize me?"
Us.
Ingrid said, "Let go." Dana says, "Help."
Harvey.
Very Harvey says, "Help." Sorry.
Very.
Very calmly and almost rhythmically, the people lift the normals in the air and are about to tear them apart.
Yes.
Lloyd says, Dana, do something. Dana agrees to do everything. Uh, Head instructs them to stop. The people let the normals down. The head says, I'm so glad you've seen reasons. Just in case you change your mind during the quiz, your friend will stay with us. I have only to say destroy the dolls. The rest I leave to your imagination. Lloyd says, you may have beaten us, but you'll still benefit doing all of this for money. Head surprisingly says, money, I want something much greater. The head exits followed by all the pupils who keep guard on the normals.
Okay. Scene 29. Please, Abbas Ali Kalabi, please better read this word at that last line. At the second last line, the fifth word. Last line, fifth word. Abbas Ali Kalabi.
Yes, ritualistically.
Ritualistically. Ritualistically. Okay.
Ritualistically. Sir,
Ritual.
what is it again?
Ritual. Ritual. Okay.
Ritual
Listically.
ritualistically.
Ritualistically. Okay. Okay. Yes. Can anybody discuss the scene 29, highlight the main events of the scene 29? Hurry up. Starting from the highway.
Sir,
Yes.
Har-
Yes. Very good.
Harvey goes down to the basement with a torch and with Lloyd. Then they turns off the fuses.
Yes.
Then Ian comes and says, I managed to lock all the lorries up in the old quarry, but I couldn't stop the eddy here.
Okay.
Then the head comes behind and says, well, you have been busy, haven't you? Put the fuses back. Ingrid says, no, we won't. You are wicked.
Very good.
Then after a bit, then they said we have. Ian says we have to. We'd better do what he says, or they'll make us do it anyways.
Okay.
Then they put the fuses back.
What did the Diana says to the what did Diana say to the hat? What did Diana say to the hat?
He said that I will give all the answers wrong in the quiz, so you can't
The first.
hypnotize the whole country. But
Yes, you still won't.
yes, sir,
Diana says you still won't win. I will answer
you still won't win. I'll answer.
yes all the question wrong.
You still won't win. I'll answer all the questions in the quiz wrong, and you won't get to hypnotize the whole country.
Yes, and then what was the reply of the hat?
My, so clever to work out my plans, but I think you will cooperate in the end. To hypnotized pupils, children, there are 6 raw dolls no longer required. Tear them to pieces.
Okay, please you are not highlighting. I guess that you are not highlighting the main event, you are just reading. Please try to highlight the main events when we are discussing, when we are going through the overview of the scene. So it is your duty to point out, to highlight the main events. Then I asked all of you about the summarize the main event. You just need to read that main event. You can easily read out the main events which you have highlighted earlier. So this is the thing, this is the way you can easily do. Okay, less than 2 minutes we are having. So these all are the word meaning, the 9 word meaning here. Okay, so these are 4 questions. The first question, what is the first question about?
Why did Ian misguide the announcer?
Yes,
It's said to delay the show.
very good, very good. Okay, and
Sir, where are these question answers and word meaning from? Which scene?
scene
Which scenes are these question answers and word meanings?
from scene 26 to 29.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, question number 2. Anybody else, please?
Why
Why
did
did the
why
Hurry up. Bhai, you are.
why did the
why
why
did
did
the
the head wants to hypnotize the whole country?
Yes. What?
sir, so he could
He wanted
tell
something bigger than the money, greater than the money.
Yes. The head wanted to hypnotize the whole country to gain all power to rule the country, to govern the country, and to much greater than the money. Okay, and to perform anything else much greater than the money. Okay, question number 3. What is the question number
said he
3?
was going to the right way, but Ian said he was going to the wrong way. Why?
Okay, answer then, please. Give the answer.
Sir, he wanted to delay.
Yes, he wanted to delay the